Hi kiddos, in this video I'm going to be doing today's social studies directed drawing with you. So as you know, we are doing all of our directed drawings this week in our journals. So make sure that you have your journal out, and if you want, you can open up to the page we did yesterday with the Liberty Bell and just turn to the next page and you can do today's symbol. So some of you might already know what today's symbol is, but I think it's kind of fun if we do the drawing without me telling you, and then we'll see it kind of take shape and come together. So remember, to do this directed drawing, you need a pencil and your journal. And I recommend doing it in pencil because that way, if you make a mistake, you can go back and erase it and fix it. And remember, because this is a video, you can pause at any time if you want to make some adjustments. And then once you get your whole pencil drawing done, you can go through with your marker, or if you have a Sharpie at home, and you can trace over it and make it really pop off the page and then color it. But you do not want to draw your initial one in marker, because if you make a mistake, you can't fix it. Now, I am going to be using marker when I do the drawing for you because that makes it easier for you to see. When I do pencil on the screen, it's a little bit hard. It doesn't show up very good. But I want you to do your drawing in pencil. Okay, so before I get started with today's drawing, I'm going to give you a couple of hints as to what today's drawing is, and then after we draw it, I'll give you some more facts about this symbol, and then I have another little video I want you to watch, which will give you even more information about this American symbol. So this American symbol is probably one of the most well-known and popular symbols in America. It is a symbol that is in our classroom, and in every classroom in our school, actually. Many of you may have this symbol in your homes or outside of your homes. And it is a symbol that has three specific colors that represent our country. And your last clue is this is a symbol that has changed over the years as our country has grown. So those are your three hints. If you're still not sure what it is, that's okay. We'll go through and do it. And then at the end, we'll talk about what that symbol really means, okay? Okay, so here is my journal page. You should have your journal open to a fresh page. And to do this symbol, the first thing that you're going to do is draw a big rectangle on your page. Now, if you want to fill up a lot of the space, you may, because most of this symbol will be going inside of the rectangle. Okay, so start out with a big rectangle like that. And then your second step for this one, in this corner, I want you to draw a square. So if you kind of come out from the side and then go up to the top like that, so you now have a rectangle with a square inside of it. Okay. And the next thing I want you to do is draw a circle right up here, like that. You starting to figure out what it is already? This one's kind of hard to keep it a secret because it takes shape fairly quickly. All right, the next thing that I want you to do is draw a line that comes down almost to that first line there. And then draw another line that comes down on the other side of it, and then close it off at the bottom like a rectangle. So if you haven't figured it out yet, I think it's pretty obvious now that we are drawing our American flag. And now you understand that's a symbol that's in our classroom, it's in our school. You probably have them outside of your homes. I don't know what's going on with my screen. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. My computer has a mind of its own sometimes. All right, So the next thing that you're going to do is draw nice and as straight as you can and try to keep them nice and thin. There are actually 13 stripes on the American flag. And if you can't fit all 13 for this particular drawing, that's okay, because this is just a representation. This is just our drawing of the symbol. But on a real, true, current American flag, there are 13 stripes. And those 13 stripes actually stand for the 13 original colonies. So you know now we have 50 states in the United States of America. But originally, when we first started out and gained our independence and became a country, there were 13 states, and we actually called them colonies at the time. So on our flag, each of those stripes represents one of the original 13 colonies. Okay? So now the next thing you're going to do, we're going to work on putting our stars on our flag. Now, on a real, true, current American flag, there are 50 stars, okay? And each of those stars represents the 50 states that we currently have. So 13 stripes for the 13 original states, which we call colonies, and 50 stars for the current 50 states. Now, I don't think I can fit 50 stars on my flag here. You can try as you may, but it's kind of hard when we're drawing a flag to fit 50. So what I'm doing is just kind of drawing, they're not true star shapes, but kind of little star shapes. So I have, the stars are actually white. So I'm outlining them. You'll be using your pencil. I'm using my marker here. And I probably won't fit a true 50, but you'll get an idea that this is the American flag. And that's what we're going for, because we're just trying to make it look like a symbol for the United States. So these aren't true star shapes, and they're not true to size or amount. But on the real flag, they are real star shaped, and they are real, there are 50 of them. So now when I go through to color my flag, the background is blue and the stripes are red and white. So I will leave the inside of my stars white, and I'll color the outside part blue. Okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect. We're not looking to be winning awards for the world's greatest, art project here. We're just trying to put down our American symbols so that we can remember. I'm looking for my box of crayons. Grayson comes down here and plays with all my stuff, and he likes to move them around, so my crayons are over there. So we can go through now and we can color. So I'm going to kind of try to do the background blue and leave the stars white. And if it isn't absolutely perfect, no one's going to get marked down for that. So I'm just kind of coloring some blue and some white, so we can kind of get an idea that this is a blue square with white stars on it. Okay, so we'll leave it like that. Now the stripes, if it's a true American flag, 7 of the stripes are red and 6 of them are white. So I'm going to just do every other, if you don't have 13 actual stripes on yours, that's okay, because again, we're not going for perfection here. We're just trying to get an idea. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red. On the real flag, there are 7 red and 6 white. And then you can just leave every other stripe white, because the 6 white stripes are already white, because the paper is white. All right, and then your flagpole, you can do any color that you want. A lot of times they're gray or silver, because they're usually made of metal. You could do a gold flagpole if you wanted. Sometimes they're made of wood if you wanted to do it brown. I'm just going to do it like a light blackish gray color. Okay, so that is my American flag. Once you have your flag drawn and colored, you can write on your line this symbol. Oh, here we go. My camera just cut out. Technology, right? We got to be patient and we got to be, come on. My picture disappeared. Let's see if I can get it to come back. Sorry about that. While we're waiting for it to come back, I'll make myself big again. So we are working on the American flag, and that's what I was going to write on that line there, the American flag. So on the first line, we'll improvise. We'll do it this way because I don't know what just happened. We'll write the American flag. So the, T-H-E. American is an uppercase A, M, E-R-I-C-A-N, and then uppercase F-L-A-G. And remember, we use those capital letters or those uppercase letters because it is the name of the flag. Okay, and then you're going to watch the video about the American flag and then write down some facts that you learn about the flag. You could say there are 13 stripes to represent the 13 colonies, 50 stars for the 50 states. In the video, you're going to learn who made the first American flag. You'll learn some things about before the flag looked like this, the original flag looked a little bit different. You can write about that. Once you have your flag done and you have your facts written down, take a picture of that page in your journal and upload it to Class Dojo so that I can see your awesome work, okay? I hope you enjoyed drawing an American flag today. Now you have an American flag and a Liberty Bell in your journal, and I look forward to reading all of your fun American flag facts, okay? Bye, boys and girls.